Hi everyone, I'm Caroline, one of the librarians at Lindell Library, and in this video we'll be discussing library databases, what they are, what you should use them for, where you can find them. At the end of this video, you'll be able to answer all of the above and more. So a database is basically a storage facility for digital information. A good database not only stores information, but provides ways for users to easily search and navigate the information within so that they can find what they're looking for. Think, for example, of a directory at a shopping mall. From one screen, you can search for a store by its name, its location, what it sells. That's what a database does. It allows you to search, filter, and sort large sets of information so that you only see what's relevant to you. In the library, our databases mostly hold articles, videos, ebooks, and other digital resources that librarians think will be useful for you as college students in your research. Many times, these are resources that have been peer-reviewed and published in scholarly journals, which often require a fee for access. But scholarly journals also make articles available through databases, and anyone who pays for access to the database can read the content within free of charge. Every database you see on our website has been purchased on your behalf by the Lindell Library, so you don't have to pay for the content within. So let's explore the library's databases, starting at the library homepage, library.augsburg.edu. If you know exactly what database you need for your research, you can find links to all of the databases that the Lindell Library subscribes to under our Databases A to Z list in this green box. It's the first link. You can navigate to the database by scrolling down or by choosing the letter that it starts with from this top row here. If you're not sure what database you need for a research project, you can use a subject guide to find lists of databases that are relevant to any given subject. So from the home page, you get to subject guides by going to this blue box, clicking subject guide. This takes you to a list of all of them, and we will use the psychology guide as an example. So this is a curated list of sources that librarians have put together because we think they'll be particularly useful for students researching psychology. If you go to the Find Articles, Books, and Videos tab, you'll see that it's a list of databases, and each database listed has a short description that will help you determine if this database will be useful to you. Notice that from the descriptions, we can tell that some databases are narrowly focused, like PsycInfo. This database is going to have almost everything that you could want relating to human behavior, but outside of a few select fields, it's not going to be that useful to you. Whereas Academic Search Premier down here is described as a general database that has a little bit of information about a lot of topics. Both types will come in useful at different stages of your research. So let's go back to the home page. If you know the name of an article or book that you want, but you don't know what database it's stored in, you can search for the title of the source in the general search box, and the link that comes up will automatically direct you to the correct database. An example of this, we'll search for an article called Child and Ancient Man, How to Define Their Commonalities and Differences. So the article pops up. We're going to view full text, and it automatically kicks us over to the database that the full text is stored in, allowing us access to the full text version. You can see our video on finding books by exact title for another example of that kind of search. If you know the name of the journal you'd like to look at, but you're not sure what database it's stored in, you can go to the Journals by Title list here on the library homepage in the green box to find out what database that journal is stored in. So we're going to type in the journal title. Let's say the American Journal of Psychology, and it pops right up. So from the results page, we can see what databases have full text versions of this journal and what years of publication they're storing. You can click right on the journal title to go to the journal in that database. So notice that some journals are embargoed, which means that they don't place full text versions of their articles in databases right away. An example of this is down here, where the last 365 days, you can see, of the journal publication are not in the database yet. So if you find a situation like that where we don't have full text to an article you're looking for, you can submit an interlibrary loan request. You can see our video on interlibrary loan for instructions on how to do that. As always, feel free to reach out to your librarians for more information. Contact information can be found in this red box on the library's homepage. You can also check out our videos called What is Peer Review and find peer-reviewed articles for more information on defining, finding, and using scholarly sources in databases. Thank you.